The reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
Yeah, dog. Welcome to another live stream. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday to everybody out there in the PulseChain ecosystem. It's a big day. It's an exciting day. Don't forget, pound the like button, subscribe, drop a comment. Always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency, guys. You got to do your own research. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media network out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked. All right. So if you're on YouTube, smash the like button, share it all over the place. If you're on X, make sure you share it, retweet, pound that like button, do all of the above. Guys, Ethereum right now is $3,743. You know what we're going to talk about? The PulseChain sacrifice money. We're going to take a look into that shortly here. But a reminder, guys, don't forget, the official sponsor of the R2R live streams, all right, and video content, already paid $110,752 in USDC over on Base, right? You mint your bonds with NFT, you get paid in USDC on Base Chain, APR 72.35%. Already $1.9 million has been used in ETH to mint these bonds at 7,407 mint so far. All right, so get those treasury bonds, check it out. Go to DexFi.com/bonds and check it out. Now, back to the lecture at hand, guys. Hey, who's here? Pulse Jitsu, what's up, Fast Abdul? Is that the real one? Is that the one that's on Telegram, or is this the real one? There's another Fast Abdul inviting the Telegrams right now. Here for the tech, as always. See you. What's the newer outro song? It's fire. I don't know. I can't remember what I put. Nice to see things moving in a good direction, right? Okay. Exciting times. Okay, $3,476 Ethereum. Let's go look into richardheart.com. All right, we're going to look into that right now. JMO, what's up? Yeah, dog. We're going to get into JMO got some exciting news. We're going to get into how you can participate. It's called Unleash the Vault Day. Soon. It's coming. We'll go through those dates right now. But check out the SAC money, guys. All right. It's sitting on 166,445 Ethereum. All right. It was just above the current entry price that it went in. So the average DCA entry price of the Ethereum purchase with SAC funds was $3,773. Okay. It was up a little bit earlier today. I saw it was up $2 million. So the excitement and sentiment change is really ripping across the chain right now. Like, people are starting to feel it. All right. They're feeling confident. They're feeling happy. They're feeling euphoria. And then the price, of course, we go over to PulseChain.com. We're up. We're over 4 zeros and a 3. 4 zeros and a 3.2 on Pulse. 4 zeros and a 2.53 on PulseX. Ink's at $1.60. Hex is 2 zeros and a 6.9. eHex 2 zeros and a 2. All right, people are feeling the momentum shift. Now, that's just right now at break even and barely in the green, teeter-tottering as the price fluctuates on Ethereum. If ETH dare hits 4,000, then we start rocking 4,200. These damn flies. You know what? I smoked meat this weekend with the garage door open. I streamed from the garage. Got a lot of kids inside. Can't do it. It's too loud. Smoked a lot of good food this weekend. Had the garage door open, chilling. Let all the flies in. Can't get them out. Can't get them out. I try and torching them, spraying them. It is what it is. But anyways, just imagine $4,200 Ethereum. Hey, I'm praying to the crypto gods though, but I'm asking God, right? Get us above all-time high. Now that's been like way out my theories and speculation on hitting all-time highs soon. But if it happens, I need it to happen, right? If we go to 5,000, 6,000, like, my gosh, PulseChain is going to blow up. The excitement, all the people that are down in the dumps are going to be high on their own supply, right? They're going to be so excited. New money from the users that aren't putting any new money is going to come in from the current users, right? People like green candles, excitement starts to shift, sentiment. Then you start to see the big guys come out, like the influencers. They follow everything that is trending green. Oh, Wendy, what's her name? Wendy, is it Wendy Williams? Or Wendy O? Wendy Williams, totally different person. Oh, let's talk about PulseChain. It's on fire. You know, Ivan on Tech will be on it too. He already talks about it. Kicks you when it's down. Talks about it when it's up. All the speculation, he talks about it. They'll come. Exchanges will be interested, especially now that they're aware that Richard Hart is the only person in all of crypto to beat the SEC in court. It's never been done. Everyone just pays the piper. $30-40 million. Let's settle this and part ways friends. Not Richard. Nope. Took him down. Beat him in court. That's a whole different realm and area to be in. ETH up, whether it's close to all-time highs, all-time highs, green candles, more users, more volume. But like I say every day, I'm here fighting the good fight. And the thing about what I do on my stream, and I talk about other cryptos and other blockchains, high risk, high reward, I talk about the opportunity that we have here. It's not just in the core tokens, right? A lot of people here, unfortunately, are maxis. They're just Pulse, PulseX, Hex, and Ink, right? That's fine. You do you. But I want the chain to thrive. So what makes a chain thrive? Now, use Solana as an example. Did everybody go to Solana chasing Sol? Was that their main way of getting new users? No. How'd they do it? Meme coins, fart coin, this and that coin, Trump coin, right? Their ticking time bomb that blew up of success is based off of memes. Okay, flat out. Some chains got DeFi that breaks the chains and gets new users. Some have everything. ETH's the home of DeFi originally, meme tokens, all that. But Solana, new users came for the memes. Get rich quick. Silly memes, right? It wasn't even the dogs. It was just these silly names. You name it, it was there. And that's what a blockchain needs to thrive. An existing experience of speculation, whether it's get rich quick schemes, meme tokens, DeFi dApps, high risk, high reward, you need it. You need it. So if you're sitting there just banking on the course, that's great. But my opportunity I'm taking is bringing DeFi here, bringing, every opportunity I can talk in existence and getting people excited, which is going to lead me to one of the builders that we're going to talk about right now, OGWEBCHEF, 3D Rekt. Shout out to them, right? We're now in sync with some other builders. And then we've heard the speculation. Maria, PTGC, we'll get all into that. Watch the SAC fund never selling ETH. Won't even matter. ETH up we're a leverage on ETH, right? What's good? How do you feel about this month? I think this month is exactly where I've been saying 4 months now. How we would end June, how we would enter July after the 4th of July and start moving up into August being, the best of the success, green candles ready to come. Markets are different though, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm feeling bullish and things are looking bullish. So I will remain bullish. And this Hex shirt too, I got this years ago. It was an alien hex shirt, faded. So I use it on the weekends, like a Sunday. When I do, a barbecuing, or not barbecuing, but smoking or any yard work or just laying around the house. This used to be a nice hex shirt. That's how long it's been around. Yeah, dog. PulseStart.com affiliate entities remain hyper bullish. It's time, baby. Hex to over $1 is bull run, and X2 won't satisfy Richard Hart. No, we're gonna take off. So let's go. Let's talk about a DApp, right? I've been covering DApps across the board. On ETH, DexFi on base chain, right? Talked about Bitness on Binance Smart Chain as well, which is like high risk, high reward. Like, why would anyone put money into it? I did a stream last night about Bitness, and we literally watched on chain live, like $82,000 come in an hour's time, which on average it's like $75,000 to $100,000 an hour on a DeFi DApp on Binance Smart Chain, right? High risk, high reward. All these APRs. Go check out the videos if you want to, look into that type of poison or that scenario. Bro, if you haven't seen PulseStart, you're missing out on the hub of the links of all Pulse Chain. I'll have to take a look, right? But DApps, I believe, are going to be on and popping. And what better way to bring people on board to Pulse Chain, where I feel Pulse Chain is not so much primed for like a crazy meme token like frenzy that's going to mimic or even be the size of Solana, but definitely a DApp that can bring some ROI is in the cards. So let's talk about the big push that they're doing as far as JMO. He released it. He's one of the admins and one of the members of R2R in the VIP group, an idea and posted it today where it's going to be Unleash the Vault Day soon. That's going to happen July 22nd, this Tuesday. Unleash the Vault Day. So why are they doing this? Why? Well, because everything that's driven, and we've talked about this on stream, meme tokens on Solana, the fart coins, this crazy, ridiculous, risky Bitness stuff, bringing in $100,000 an hour, DexFi, everything across the board that has success is community-driven efforts. And I was in Bitcoin early with the $200, $250 price ranges. I was in Ethereum at $7. And everything that sparked the interest across the boards was community-driven. People that were excited about the tech in the future. And everyone started these communities at very small, and there was small numbers. Market caps were tiny compared to today. But that hype, that excitement, that drive, that belief, that system of community-driven efforts is what brought everything that you see today to these new levels. And it just spread like wildfire. And then it got to the big media outlets. It got to the big streamers. And crypto is such a bigger area, such a bigger landfill of excitement and casinos. It just blew up in comparison. And Brit VR, you're here. You remember. I know Brit VR from a long time ago when Bitcoin was these low prices and there was DeFi barely showing and surfacing. It's insane to see how big this space is since I got in. And it's all word of mouth. All word of mouth. That's how everything blows up. It goes viral now. Things go viral. Whether it's a TikTok, a product. You go on TikTok, you can't see anything other than that nose clamp they got, so that if you got some sleep apnea or you can't breathe, your spouse is like to snore, word of mouth, marketing, all that stuff. That's what brings things to next levels. That right there, me talking about this DApp, the OGWEBCHEF Community Vault, that I'm like the only one out there talking about it, and I'll continue to talk about it, but this big event's going to take place for the community to make this push, right? To show OGWEBCHEF, to show 3D Rekt, that the community can get this vault stacked with Pulse, excited on, and just move forward, right? Show the appreciation, show that we are that community that's going to push us to new levels. We don't want to be that community that's sitting around waiting for SAC funds to come in and say, "Oh, just wait to SAC funds." No, we don't want to be that community that says, "Wait for the new users." We want to bring that attention. We want to bring that excitement. That's why I make these contents religiously for OGWEBCHEF community. OGWEBCHEF and 3D work nonstop to build our future and make our dreams come true. And the way you make that a reality is by participation, marketing, spreading the good word. And that brings new users to the overall ecosystem. So sit back and relax. If you are a core token maxi, right? You hold your cores, I'll do the rest of the work. Because guess what? When that comes over and they utilize these DApps, these meme tokens, whatever it may be that we're talking outside of your realm, of course, it all comes back home to daddy, Pulse. It pumps your bags because you need new users. Whether you see it or not, that's why the builders of the ecosystem I will support. Shout out to Fast Abdul right here. Do this now. Press like, press share, press X, press post. Another builder right there. Built plenty of successful ecosystems and platforms and dApps and brought DeFi to the table. You got to support dudes like that. And I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw Fast Abdul not putting in work on a live stream. I mean, hell, every time I go onto YouTube, he's streaming with somebody. He's a builder. He's a believer. He's bringing the attention. So it's Unleash the Vault Day on July the 22nd, where we're going to come in and shoot. You religiously should be going into this and supporting it, even if it's not that day. But that's going to be like, the day we go for this push. And when you enter, show support, right? I don't know any other influencer out there that's doing content as much as me when it comes to OGWEBCHEF and the community vault and showing tutorials, educating people, telling them, when you come into this, it's delayed gratification. If you didn't experience that with Hex, you can experience that in the form of DeFi. Unleashed token is the official token that's not tradable, doesn't have a chart. So when you come in, remember, no less, no more. 2 million at a time. 2 million at a time. So when you come on the 22nd of July, support the channel. Use my link in the description, right? Everything I earn is going right back into the system here. I already got 15 people under me. I appreciate all of you. But if you want to go big, let's say you got 50 million, 100 million Pulse, divide that by 2 million, right? So if you got 50 million divided by 2 million, and that's 25 entries of 2 million a pop, will get you to 2.6 million unleashed per entry of 2 million Pulse. Come down here, you enter your 2 million, bada bing, bada boom, you send your deposit in, and it's going to fill up the vault. And we want to drive this as a community and bring it home to OG that we got your back. We know and understand he's working behind the scenes. We know there's a lot of moving parts. We know that 3D Rekt's got tokens, that are supporting and is working on the innovation and the tech to get the ROIs across the board. And the goal is to get them above, 10 tokens above 1%. We know that this is going to be delayed gratification. When you come into this platform, you're banking on the entire ecosystem and its success, right? You ever invest in like the S&P 500, the ETF? You're investing in getting paid dividends, and you're investing into the entire ecosystem of the S&P 500 going up over time. That's what you're investing in when you get Unleashed. It's a non-tradable token, getting paid yield, right? For the success of people going into the vault, the future of this. And the future of this is going to get brighter and brighter and more bullish every day as PulseChain takes off. So why not position yourself now before the floodgates open? PulseChain taking off, and what Hart's Law is all about is the tides all rising together. And the tides will rise together and be successful for the builders and ecosystems and tokens that have the biggest communities, right? That have the founders with the best intentions. And right now, you can't find anybody. It's limited to just a set, number of founders, whether you're talking about Maria or PTGC, and you got OG. OG's been around. Finfesta. If we take a look at Finfesta, let's go. It just had its second birthday, believe it or not. It just turned 2. So I think it's like 2 in some change right now. Let's pull that up real quick on Deck Screener. So Finfesta, where are you at? Now it's 2 years and 18 days old. Almost 2 years, 1 month old. OG's original baby, right? And all roads led to, the vault and the continuous building. 2 years now. Could have just made Finfesta and walked away. Could have just allowed, every ROI token to come out. People, lose excitement. The sentiment dies off because PulseChain has been down and build nothing else. But it's been build out after build out after build out. Testing after testing after testing. Elon didn't just make a rocket and send it up successfully. No. Elon's not going to get to Mars without a lot of failures. So when a builder doesn't have instant success, that doesn't mean anything. But the ones that continue to build and keep on bringing that community together stronger during the tough times, rise like a phoenix when that success, that one thing, that one spark needs happens, and then it snowball. I believe it is about Thomas Edison, right? I believe Thomas Edison had 1,000 inventions, and the light bulb was the 1,001. It was close to that figure, though, right? So many failures in between. But the one that everybody remembers is the light bulb. Now, that's a builder that kept on building, man. So you gotta, if you believe in PulseChain, you gotta believe in supporting these builders to bring more users, because they're not going to just come here to buy and sit on core tokens. Nobody goes to Solana to buy SOL and hold it. Maybe people like me, right? They want just the blue chips and chill, but they're all there for the memes and opportunity. OGWEBCHEF Community Vault, that's the opportunity you want to sit back and wait. You want to go, hey, you know what? OG and 3D put in all these hours of work, time, and dedication. They went through the tough, good times, bad times, and I'm going to support their efforts, because when things start to turn around, we're going to win together. All right? Go study everything, man. The slot strategies. This is when you're thinking about, how big you want to go on Unleash the Vault Day, right? And that's going to be Tuesday, a couple days out. Understand what's going on, where your delayed gratification comes from, right? Where the pulse is going. Slot 1 strategy. I've talked about this so many times. Runs real-time arbitrage and market-making tactics that cycles the gains back to the vault, right? Getting the vault continuously active and cycling back into the vault, all right, guys? Slot 2, your unleashed ROI. What you're using your 2 million per entry pulse to get unleashed token. So that streams a dedicated share of profit directly to the unleashed holders, your passive yield tap. Now that's 4 tokens right now. Okay, that's 4. That's wrapped Ethereum or Ethereum wrapped Bitcoin. That's BFF token. That's Hopium token. Okay, and then the fourth one is right at the tip of my finger or tongue right now. Oh gosh, I'm losing it. BFF, Hopium, wrapped Ethereum Bitcoin. And what is the 4th one? Getting old, guys. I'm going to check my Pulse Watch. Let me verify on the Pulse Watch real quick. Actually, I'm going to look in my wallet here. I just got to pay out the other day. So I'm going to verify on the wallet right now. My head's running on rapid fire right now. Like, wait, what? But I mean, I'm that guy that forgets my birthday. I'm forgetting how old I am, guys. Believe it or not, I'm starting to forget little things like that. Now you know you're getting old. Who's in chat, though? Pup, there you go. Pulse Pup. Gosh, famous Pulse Pup, by the way. Shout out to him. So that's the 4th token. So you got Ethereum wrapped Bitcoin, PulsePup, BFF, and Hopium. And by the way, BFF is a token that is going to be used, I believe, in the sequence of events that I'm seeing and from when I'm talking to other people, to be paired up and remember to drive that price up. So BFF is supposed to be, I believe Chef has talked about BFF price and it being like roughly worth $8,000 a token, right? This one has been taken off. So there is a big opportunity on this one here that even I slept on myself and a lot. Let's take a look at the 6-month chart here. So you got to imagine during the rough times, right, since BFF has been out and the entire chain going down, there was opportunity, and I could go even further back, but let's just look in recent months, to buy this token at $1,000. I think the goal is to get it to above 8,000, I believe. That is the rumor, or kind of clicking in my brain of what I've heard. But if that's the goal, it's gonna, all tides right together. It's gonna take it. We gotta catch up with the chat, man. Shout out to Hexagon Army. What's up? What's up, Legend, Hexagon Hill? Shout out to you guys. RSI, Secret. The hype is real over there. You're getting 1% a day over there on that end. Always post them in R2R, all their updates. Really big. They're big supporters of OG, right? Everyone is working in sync together. From the Algo, greetings from Assassin. What's up? What up? What up? Much love minus 3D. No, 3D. 3D is a big piece to the puzzle, to the method behind the madness, to the brains of the operation of making things great again. When it comes to DeFi, I think DeFi is such a big factor on such a major onboarding tool. I want you guys to understand OGWEBCHEF Vault as a big opportunity for onboarding new users and bringing excitement. Okay, did you guys hear about Unleashed token on PulseChain? This OGWEBCHEF and 3D guy made this vault. People are printing, and it's cycling money. It's cycling money from the users, new users, and it's cycling within itself, generating revenue. Check it out. Boom, Thomas G stream. Oh, this guy's now on it. Like, believe me, I'm the only one today, right now. But when things are starting to shift for all of PulseChain and within this ecosystem, I'm not going to be alone. I won't be alone. Let's go. What are you doing? A video? Whoa. Damn fly. When are you doing a video on LPX with the Up and Up team? I don't know. I need to get in talks with one of them. I was talking with one guy, but I don't think he was the actual builders from there, I found out. So like the people they sent somebody from, it's not the builders. I want to talk to the dev, like the guy. If I'm going to bring someone on stream, I need to talk to the developer. So if you send your marketing guy, your friend, and all that, and I found out, I was just like, no, I need to talk to the dev. I need to pick that guy's brain, because when it comes to that ecosystem over there in LPs, maybe I won't even touch it, because if I'm in LP and PulseChain takes off, that's not what I'm trying to do, because then you get wrecked, right? So I need to understand what the case is there. Unleash the vault. Yeah. July 22nd. Links in the description, guys. It all happens here. It's easy peasy. I don't even think you need the backup site anymore. You just come here, right? You go 2 million a pop. If you got 10 million, that means an entry of 2 million 5 times. And show the support. Show the support. Okay? Get the word out there. Harold the Vault Guardian. LFG, Unleash the Vault Day can start showing what we can do as a community, just to start many more community push days ahead of OG 3D ecosystem. Yeah, we got to work just as hard as these devs. You guys have seen the work being put in. You've seen the testing. You've seen days where ROI, remember Flexmas was damn near 30%. They're cooking, they're testing. This is part of the Elon rocket ship test and all that. We want to have success. We got to use these tools and go out there, shout at the top of the mountains, about the product we have, the opportunity we have. Okay, bring people to PulseChain. They got to have something to be excited about. This is what I'm mostly excited about. Don't forget the RSI team. No, never. RSI guys out there. The great builders. Great for the community. Oh yeah, these were people were telling PulsePub. Bro has never had an active chat he can read answers from in his life. I've had pretty active chats before, actually. Not like this though. So yeah. You can toss stones all you want. But to be honest with you, here's how I look at it. I would never watch a streamer that I didn't enjoy. So you would never catch me in a million years, because I'm a grown-ass man, on someone's stream I didn't like and throwing stones at them or making fun of them, or let alone really anything of that nature. So maybe you're trolling, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't got time for that. I would never do it. That's not how I work. Why? Go do something else with your life. Right? Shout out to you, though. You get the algorithm going. Also, for those watching Pulse Watch, need support. It used to be self-sustaining and now needs help from the community. If anybody who uses it can consider donating, it would help keep it alive. Shout out to Pulse Watch. Yeah, definitely. I'll link that up in the description. What up, Trade Bruh? What up, Cyfex? Trade Bro's just a troller, probably. But I'm just saying, I don't know if you like me, 100% please donate to Backdrafts to keep Pulse Edge going. Yeah. Check out the site and donate. Smash the like button. He said I deleted the comment. I gotta troll you back, bro. I gotta troll you back. I appreciate you. Anyways, yeah, even if you were serious, you can tell, like, I'm beyond that, like, hey, bro, like, you don't like me, you don't like me. If you like me and you're trolling me, then, I'll troll you back. It's all good. But anyway, let's go take a look at some of the activity that's going on with the OG tokens, the ecosystem. We'll do a rundown on how they're looking today. And remember, volume is everything. So we look at Remember token, 24-hour volume, 3.4 milli. Okay, let me go take a look and bring up the ROI. ROI's got to be up today, right now. Yeah, Remember it's pumping 1.92%. Gas is at almost 1%. World's greatest PDI printer, 1.64%. ROI's up. 13K in a 5-minute window, 121K in an hour. That means bots are going crazy. And remember, these guys have kind of gone out there and said, like, look, we're not trying to fight against the downtrend of PulseChain. What we're trying to do is, time things when things turn around and start to, bring things out to surface. And when that forward momentum happens, we can get this thing going. It's looking good right now. Now, if you want to look at the world's worst printer on PulseChain, you got to give a shout out to Rekt. That's the baby right there for him. What a name. I love the name, by the way. And again, these are tokens that have some... Don't ask me about the tech when it comes to 3D. That's the big brain energy, right? Some guys got that big D energy. Maybe they got both, but that's some big brain energy right there as far as what the tech... I've looked at transactions on what these tokens are doing and the arbitrage and the pools, and it's going like this, dude. Like looping all these transactions. You'd be there for like itemizing all these transactions. Couldn't tell you what the heck's going on, right? But again, when a rocket takes off, do I need to know what's going on under the hood or know that it's taken off and it succeeds? So I don't know the under the hood mechanics. I just know it's part of, getting things on and popping. Flexmas. These are like Flexmas Christmas price. Yeah, Black Friday special if you're trying to buy yourself a Christmas gift when things start to just take off in the ecosystem. About almost 6.5 cents. Right? Exploited. Another 3D token, 13.32%. Look at that candle today. See ya. Trade sideways. You can go look all over and see things are starting to trend, starting to move. Dominance. Man, there's a whole lot of things that can take off. When R2R OG interview, that'd be a big day. That'd be a big day. Even 3D, all of them, get everybody. Hell, get Hums. Where's Hums been? Shut up to Hums. I tried setting that up forever ago. Yeah, we hit R2R Thomas G interview. OG unfortunately left the R2R server without saying anything. He was out. I don't know. I don't have any of those guys in R2R. I've invited them, but from my understanding, they're in a lot of Telegram groups and they want to minimize, what they have. Check out Neon from Nexion. Glow is coming. It's been a minute since I covered those guys. Been a minute. I'll have to take a look into it. But don't forget, guys. Do not forget. July 22nd. July 22nd. All right. Unleash the Vault Day. A community push. Let's show these guys what we can do. We'll go live on that day. We'll see how the community is responding. We'll be able to see, we're going to just go for this push. Okay. Every community member is needed. All hands on deck. The link is in the description. Show the support for the channel. Show the support for the only influencer in all of OGWEBCHEF community that's coming on camera, going live, making video content, making tutorials, working for you guys. Show the love and support by using the link in the description. Come in. Let's make it a big push. Let's make it an epic push. Let's show 3D Rekt. Let's show OGWEBCHEF that we want it. We want this. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to go. Okay? We need a rally behind these guys. And if we succeed, and when we succeed, not if, but when we succeed, all right, we're going to have a tool, an onboarding tool that's going to bring people to PulseChain. We're the only ones that can do this. I am excited about the SAC funds, but I cannot sit around and wait and have expectations when I've been told not to have expectations of the work of others. When I initially got into this sacrifice and into this PulseChain environment, to wait on a founder to pump my back. No, the excitement is there because of those reasons, but also because ETH is up and we're leveraged on it. But we have to put in the work, guys. PulseX, Inc, Hex, great. But check this out while you're here. These leverages that are on this ecosystem. You see how Pulse is going up? It's leveraged on Ethereum. Guess how you can leverage the success of Pulse? Boom, 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 boom. I got Remember Token. I got this DeFi DApp. I got Flexmas. I got all of these. And guess what? You can print. And it's newly introduced innovations. It's going to be, things that we can get people excited about, Besides the improved yield that we expect to see with OGWEBCHEF tokens once alt season gets going properly, how many X's would you expect coins like Remember, WGPP, and others to do? Not a financial advice, but hear me out here. What's meant to happen here is the success of getting 10 of these printer tokens above 1%. Trading sideways, good volume. You earn 1% per day, you can chill, right? But also the DeFi side of things, when you're investing in Unleashed and you're going in with your 2 million pulse at a time and getting your 2.6 million Unleashed, DApps require a position. You have to support and protect your position with participation. And when you get active users in the vault that are banking on the entirety of the system having success with delayed gratification in mind, you're not going to go in and make money right away, but it's going to start happening. And you get to see that money and you can cycle it back in, take your profits, cycle back in whatever you want. Seeing that success is going to generate what I feel is going to be a euphoric moment of gains that will be talked about across the space. And we're waiting for that moment and opportunity. And we're banking on that, me personally speculating that that's going to take place in the future down the road here when things start to take off, not only across the board in all the markets, but especially on PulseChain. We're going to reap the benefit and get the reward for our efforts of being early. All right. You want to be there early, not late. So position yourself is what I tell myself, and based on my speculation and excitement. So official Unleash the Vault Day, guys, this Tuesday, July 22nd. Participate. Even start, don't hesitate to go in now. Start getting your feet wet. But that's going to be the big day where we're going to show these founders what we're made of. We can roar as a community. All right. Who can be the loudest? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Okay. Don't forget to pound the like button. Drop a comment. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand, on to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG Prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. Inside fixes ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain, but I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game.